Sean, let's talk about this new Windows update that removes Adobe Flash from your computer.
Sure. So it's Microsoft has published knowledge base article 4577586. They're actually pre-releasing it because Flash is still actually supported until the end of the year. So what they've done is they've made this is the patch that's going to be deployed in the new year that will permanently remove Adobe Flash, and you won't be able to reinstall it after that. But they're making this patch available early so that people like myself that are in IT can try it out in their test environment or their lab environment. So it will be available and pushed out to corporate environments and to end users running Windows 10 Home in early of 2021. So this is let's disable it. Let's see what gets broken and find fixes for it or updates, because it's such an insecure technology. Microsoft does not want to support it any further.
Yeah, it's just worth pointing out that there's quite a few online services. I know I was mentioning to Sean pre-call that one of the services I use to do graphics is called Using, and they use Adobe Flash to run. So I would imagine that because Adobe Flash is being end of life and actively removed from Windows, they'll have to figure a way to continue to offer the service. But just be aware. Yeah, just be aware that some of the tools that you might use, especially online tools, still might use Adobe Flash. So in the coming few months, you might see some things change. So just be aware of that.
So if you still need to use Flash, the recommendation is to use some sort of a tool like ManageEngine Desktop Central that you can approve or disapprove particular patches and not approve the one that includes Flash. That's the number given earlier. And Microsoft has two recommendations for how to continue to use Flash after the update is installed. Neither of them are really great. If you have the ability and if things are properly set up that you can do this, you can roll back to a previous restore point before the patch was applied. If you don't have that set up, then the other option is to completely wipe your computer and reinstall Windows, and then don't apply that patch.
But even better would be to find a way not to use Adobe Flash on your computer. Okay.